everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel ThinkHub. I am Daksh Khandelwal. You are watching episode 5 of Beyond the Headlines. So in today's episode also we will be talking about we will be looking around some most of the important stories making headlines today, and we will try to understand what they really mean to us. And not today, basically from yesterday only, that is 4th of June, and we will just understand what they really mean to us. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the intro. So let's start with the first news. So first news is a sadly heartbreaking news, and just like to yesterday. So here in the Bihar there was a hospital, and in there the what we say hospital has got fire. Let me open the newspaper also. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So yeah, my news. My exams are going on. So yeah, I have not read the whole news, but yeah, I have just marked some highlighted points. So first of all, in the intensive care unit, that is ICU, a fire was broke on, and in which five patients were killed, or five patients were not killed. Five patients were died, and many of them were injured. So the incident has happened at around 3:55 a.m. And also 4 lakh ex gratia is to given to the dead peoples of their to their families. And basically, and the fire and rescue team came, and they rescued around 15 persons there. And but yeah, there were some many five peoples were killed, and many injuries were there to many peoples. There were 24 patients who were admitted in the hospital at the time of fire. So basically, we have taken that ex gratia for leg has been given to the to the people of who have that, and also the many have shown their grievances on this, like Chief Minister of Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, that is who is Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, and BJP President Nitin Neben, and Bihar's Health Minister also Nishant Kumar. Many of them were showing their grievances in this condition. So moving towards the next news, and next news is about the monsoon. So monsoon has been started in the Kerala in 3 days late. Basically, from the 3 days, the monsoon has arrived 3 days later after the normal onset date. Means the normal onset date was June 1, but after 3 days, that is June 4, monsoon has been started around over Kerala. And so it's the basically the monsoon arrival comes around under the shadow of strengthening El Nino, and we all know that it's a El Nino effect impact, and it's start under the strengthening of El Nino. And also 14 designated stations across Kerala and adjoining coast reported 2.5 millimeter and more than that of rain in two consecutive days, like that is for 4th and 5th June. And also it is the first time since 2015 the department has missed the onset call. Means when the department have called the onset call, like this is gonna be the monsoon, this great is gonna be the monsoon, so on that day only the monsoon have to come. But yeah, it's the first time after 2055 that it goes the beyond the error margin, and meteorologists caution against reading too much into the late start. So basically there are some meteorologists caution because of this late start. Moving towards the next news, and next news is about the government has turned northeast from reason to conflict, or reason of conflict to hub of opportunity. So basically, let me open this news also. Wait a minute. So yeah, fulfilling the center transformed northeast committee comprising of 8 states. They've held a meeting of with our home minister Amit Shah, and they ended up with an era of violence associated with the sexist activities, sexiest. Sorry for that. Sexiness activities. What are the sexiness activities? So wait, I have used it. Just wait a minute. So yeah, sectionist activities are the activities which are actions or campaigns or movements undertaken by a group of people who aim to formally break away from a larger nation. So basically, type of people who aim to formally break away from a large set of larger nations. So that's the meaning of what we say sexist parties. So there was some violence around, so they try to solve them. And also Mr. Shah, that Mr. Amit Shah has said to the NEC that fulfilling the people's aspiration and promoting culture while serving as an institution is very strategic planning to develop a landlocked region. So basically that he's saying that it's a proper development planning to say that. And also there are five missions included in this. First is resource mapping, second monitoring of wetlands, third is forest and rivers and landscape. So these are some five missions for the region, for the northeast region. So that's why to convert region of conflict to hub of opportunities. So there are only five. Sorry, I am speaking fastly because I have more works to do. So till 12th or 13th June, please be aware of this fast news. Sorry for that. You can just switch to 0.75x. Moving towards the second last news is that PR PM Narendra, our beloved PM Narendra Modi. Wait a minute, let me open this news in my laptop also. So, no, sorry for that. Narendra Modi have mated the Venezuela's acting president, and they talked about the many things about the energy security of fundamental pillar of the bilateral relationship. They talk about many things about the bilateral agenda. By what are their bilateral relationships and their tie-ups and many things. And also they discuss about the what are the Venezuela are still dealing with the aftermath of the abduction, means abductions of president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, by the US military in January. So in January the president Nicolas Maduro was abducted due to some reasons, you all know. But yeah, so after that Venezuela have been dealing with. So they shared with the acting president shared with the Narendra Modi. So these were some basically they were talked about the expanding our cooperation in energy, critical minerals, technology, agriculture, and healthcare sector, and people to people ties will be there. And also Mrs. Rodriguez, who is the acting president of Venezuela, discuss about the political situation in Venezuela. I have told you in the frank way only, with the frank conversation with the Narendra Modi. So that was the news. And moving towards the last news. So last news is that Ukraine's drone strike set a gloomy tone for Putin economic showcase. So basically, Putin was about to doing an annual showcase of Russia's economic achievements, but around that only, international Petersburg International Economic from the Ukrainian attack a day earlier. Before the day earlier, a day earlier with an oil terminal ablaze was another embarrassment blowing to his effect. Means first they did the drone site, and then after that they did a oil terminal ablaze around this area. So there were some they all the raises blow, means all the 4 years for conflict has been started again with Ukraine versus Russia. And also Russia, and on the result of that, Russia also hit the Kiev and other Ukrainian cities with hundreds of drones and dozens of missiles. And result, there were 23 people were killed and 151 people were wounded. So it's a horrible news, but yeah, the Ukraine was just pitch itching Vladimir Putin. So the 4-year old conflict is again grown up into a serious conditions. So that was five news for today. Basically, not five. Yeah, there was only five news. So these were some five news for today, and that's it. I think, yeah. Let me see if there is any news or what. Uh, no. So there are no news further. So I think that's all from today's episode of Beyond the Headlines. And if you found this video useful, consider subscribing to ThinkHub and for more news, AI content, and learning content. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning and keep curious.